Welcome to your slow stretch for today. We'll need a blanket and possibly a towel, and then 2 blocks. Meet me in reclined butterfly pose, so sit on your mat. Keep those blocks handy, and then bring the soles of the feet together. We're making a diamond shape with our legs. Slowly roll back onto your mat. Oops, don't forget those blocks if you need them. If you do need the support, place one underneath each knee. Allow the knees to fall away from the body. Close the eyes, taking slow, steady breaths in and out of the nose. And as always before practice, let's create a little bit of space to find some stillness. As you ease into this pose, I'd like you to make a small promise to yourself to be patient with the body you have today. Taking a deep breath in through the nose, out through the nose. Relax the head, relax the arms. In butterfly pose, we guide the body to allow the hips and the muscles of the inner thigh to release and relax. So in this vulnerable starting pose, let's allow ourselves to just be. Taking 1 or 2 more breaths, guide your knees together and roll over your feet, bringing the big toes together, knees apart, sit back on your heels for extended child's pose. So crawl your hands out in front of you, lowering your forehead and your chest to the ground. This is your oasis. Keep creating that space of stillness with each breath, becoming more centered. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Making your way to a tabletop position for a few rounds of cat and cow. Establish that foundation, fingers spread wide, shoulders over wrists, hips over knees, engage the belly. Let's inhale. Drop the belly, lift the gaze, tailbone up. Exhale, chin to chest, look towards your navel, arch your upper back. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the gaze, tailbone up. Exhale, chin to chest, look towards your belly button and really dome into that upper back. Flowing through a few rounds of cat and cow at your own pace. With each flow, we're allowing for more mobility in the spine so that we can get ready and strong for our practice today. Now making some more small movements that feel good to you. Remember, your practice has to be fun. So move the body, sway the arms, sway the hips, wiggle the bum, and put a smile on your face. Let's take a deep breath in, tuck the toes, and exhale as you lift yourself into your down dog. Once again, spread the fingers wide, wrap the triceps in, biceps up, so strong arms. Relax the neck. Gaze towards your belly button and push the sit bones high. We're looking for a straight back. Now remember your promise, work with the body you have so the knees can be bent or they may be straight. Or your heels might even be able to lower down all the way to the mat. Be patient, you'll get there. Right leg up, engage the belly, see the space, and step forward into a low lunge. So your right foot is in between the palms. Keep your blocks close by. Find your firm foundation and your balance. Drop the left knee and tuck the toe. Your right knee is over your ankle. Take a deep breath in and exhale as you lift the hands up high. Relax the shoulders. And then exhale, lower the hands to the mat. You can use your blocks to support you on the high setting or a low setting. We're moving into half splits. So bring your bum towards your left heel and straighten your right leg, pointing the toes towards your face. Come back to center to your low lunge. Extend the arms. Sink a little lower and deepen the stretch into your left psoas. Come back to your half split. So we're straightening that right leg, pointing the toe and folding over the leg. Now flow through a few rounds of your low lunge and your half splits. This is the beauty of YouTube. You can pause the video if you feel this pose is serving you and go through a few more rounds at your own pace. Remember, the deeper the lunge, the more you'll feel it in the psoas muscle in the hips. And the more you point your toe towards your face, the deeper the stretch in the back of the hamstring or the back of the leg. Plant your palms firmly. Lift the knee, tuck the toe, and step back into your down dog, making more of those small, tiny movements to feel into the body. We'll do the same on the other side. Relax that neck. Take the left foot up to the sky. See the space and step through into a low lunge. The hands frame the foot. Keep the blocks close by. Drop the right knee, untuck the toe. Find your firm foundation. And when you have your balance, lift the arms up. Relax the shoulders, sink low. You should feel it in the right psoas. And find your half splits. Flowing through these low lunge movements and into your half splits should feel really good for the body. You decide the intensity of each pose as you lean deeper into your lunge and stretch deeper into your halfway split. The more you point the toe, the more you'll feel it in the back of the leg. Now move the blocks, plant both palms firmly onto the ground, tuck the toe, lift the knee, and step back into your down dog. Making those small micro movements if you need to. Lift the right leg up and then step through for a high lunge. Now both legs are lifted. Find your firm foundation. And before you lift the arms up for your high crescent, find your balance. Your knees still over the ankle. Allowing for more strength in the feet and the legs that support the entire body. Squeeze the inner thighs and activate the glutes. From here, we're going to transition into our warrior two. So turn the back foot at a diagonal, open the arms, sink low. So the arch of the back foot and the heel of the front foot are in line with each other. This is a powerful pose. All warrior poses are very strong. They work every muscle in the body. From here, we'll move into our peaceful warrior or reverse warrior. Flip the palm, lean forward, and take the right arm up and over and let the left arm slide down the left leg. So it's more important here that it's a side bend and not a back bend. So think about lifting and lengthening. Come back to warrior two. Cartwheel the hands back down and step back into your down dog. We'll balance this out on the left hand side, left leg up. Step through into your high lunge. And once again, establish that firm foundation. We want both legs to hold us up. Extend the arms up into your high crescent lunge. Sink a little lower. Hips face forward. Press into the ball of the back foot. Relax the shoulders. Find a steady breath. And let's open up to Warrior Two. Sink low. In warrior poses, we find a perfect balance between strong and gentle, and ease and effort. Gaze over the middle finger of your leading arm. Flip the palm, lean forward. Let's reverse that warrior. Remember to think about lifting and lengthening. Strong legs, deep breaths. Come back to Warrior Two. Cartwheel the hands back down. And step through to your down dog. Beautiful. You're doing such a good job. Drop the knees. And make your way back into child's pose. You should be familiar with this little oasis. Catch your breath and check in with the body. How do you feel now? Tuck the toes, lift the knees, find your down dog. And then take as many steps as you need and walk all the way to the front of the mat. Suck in the belly and fold forward. Let the body be heavy. Allow your neck to relax. You can even interlace the hands behind your head and just allow gravity to draw you down. Bend the knees and relax. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Exhale and lift into your halfway lift. Inhale, straighten the back, roll the shoulders back, hands on the shins. Exhale as you fold forward, and then slowly roll up to standing. Bring your hands to heart center, finding your mountain pose. Feet together or slightly apart, eyes closed, hands at heart center. Squeeze the inner thighs, press the belly to the spine, and rest in a place of perfect balance. We'll set up for our chair pose. This is intensely powerful. So bring the feet together, sit back low, squeeze the knees together, squeeze the inner thighs, raise the arms, and peek at your toes. Can you see them? Then that's great. Scoop the bottom up, take the pressure off the lower back, and activate the thighs. And breathe. Exhale as you fold forward, relax. Deep breath in. Exhale, bring the hands to heart center. We'll twist to the right. So hook the left elbow on the right thigh, press the palms together. Deep twist. Stay low. Fire up those legs. Deep breath in. Let's twist to the other side. See if you can go a little deeper. Keeping the integrity of this pose. Sit low. Forward fold. Deep breath in as you exhale, rolling slowly up. Let's take 3 deep breaths together. Hands to heart center. Extend the arms up and over. And exhale, hands to heart center. Deep breath in. Exhale. Deep breath in. And exhale. Take your arms overhead. Grab the left wrist with the right hand and stretch towards the right. Beautiful. This should really feel good. And do the same on the opposite side. Come back to center. And fold forward. Once again, finding your halfway lift. Roll the shoulders down and away from the ears as you straighten the back. Plant the palms and step back so that you can lower onto your belly, keeping one of the blocks close by. Feet are about hip width distance apart, but you can play around with the legs. Bring them closer together or further apart. We're going to move into our bow tie. So take your right hand, place it over the left, and we're going to walk the palms away from each other until your elbows cross each other, and then lower your forehead onto the block. Palms are facing up, and you should feel a beautiful stretch in between the shoulder blades. Deep breaths in, deep breaths out. So for now, the right arm is in front of the left, and we're crossing by the elbows. If you want to go deeper, you're more than welcome to lower the forehead onto the mat instead of the block. And let's swap to the other side. So same pose, left arm is in front, right arm below, and crawl your way into this bow tie position for a beautiful stretch in the back. I'm resting my head on a block, but you're more than welcome to lower onto the mat or onto a towel. Finding the stillness in the breaths. Let your bones be heavy. And then slowly, slowly make your way out of this pose. Set your block aside and make your way into your down dog. We're going to stretch into the hips once more, so finding our pigeon pose. So step the right leg out in front of you and rest the knee on the mat. Your right shin is at about a 45-degree angle, the left leg out behind you. Your hips are facing forward. Now crawl your hands out in front of you. You can stay up using a block as a support or fold over all the way down onto the mat. Remember, making small adjustments that suit you. And once again, remembering your promise to work with the body you have today. This is a beautiful stretch into the hip flexors, basically the king of hip openers. So to include pigeon pose in your practice would be a wonderful thing to do, and I encourage you to use this pose to its full benefit. Slowly come out of this pose, finding a brief down dog. We'll step the left leg through for our pigeon pose. Setting up the knee, the hip, the shin. Right leg is out behind you. And then either stay up in a supported position or lower the torso all the way down to the mat. Checking in with the body. And remember, only going deeper into a pose if that really serves you. It's not about what it looks like for anyone else. It's what it feels like. The most important part of yoga is the benefit that you receive within each pose. Slow and steady breaths. Slowly make your way out of this pose. Bring one of the blocks close by. We were using it for our bridge pose. So lie on your back, place the block in between the thighs, setting up for bridge. Walk the heels close to the bum so that you can touch the heels. Neck is relaxed, head is relaxed. Tuck the chin towards the chest. Keep the neck long and lift the hips high, pressing up through the front of the thighs. Squeeze that block and activate the glutes. We'll do 3 of these. Slowly lower the body back down to the mat, keeping that block in between your knees. We'll lift into our bridge pose again. If you want to go deeper, you're more than welcome to clasp the hands behind the back, walk the shoulders in, and lift a little higher. Remember, with each pose, you get out what you put in. So for each position, try and see if you can work with your body, becoming stronger. And with each breath, going a little deeper. Let's lift into bridge pose one last time. Deep breath in and exhale as you lower all the way down to the ground. Bring the knees to the chest, rocking from side to side. And we'll go into reclined pigeon pose. Right ankle on left thigh, thread the hands through, and bring your thigh closer towards your chest. We're flexing both feet so as to protect the knees. Keep the head relaxed, back is relaxed. You should feel it in the hip rotators, so into your buttocks as well as the hip flexors. Let's swap to the other side. Left ankle onto the right thigh and holding on to whatever's accessible to you. Remember that promise. Work with the body you have today. Slow and steady breath. Set both feet back down onto the ground. Draw your right knee to your chest as high as you can. Left leg is extended out in front of you. Right arm extends away from the body. Gaze towards the right as you guide the right knee across towards your left side for a supine twist. Keeping the shoulders flat on the mat, collarbones facing up. Only going as deep as what feels comfortable. Slowly coming back to center, and we'll swap towards the other side. Left knee in, right leg extends, and guide your left knee across towards the right. Left arm away from the body, gaze towards the left. This is a great rotational stretch for the low and mid back. It's more important to keep the shoulders flat on the mat and to have the knee lower, so you're more than welcome to use your blocks underneath your knee once again. Gently easing out of this pose. Take a long stretch, arms out above the head and legs stretching out long in front of you. Draw your knees to your chest. Maybe bring your head towards your knees. Making a little ball, cross the feet and come into an easy seated pose. We're just going to do a twist to the left and to the right. So sit up tall. Take the right hand, place it on the left knee. Left hand behind you like a lever. Inhale as you lengthen, exhale as you twist. So with each inhale, you lengthen the body, and with each exhale, you twist a little deeper. Sitting up straight. Twists are wonderful for the muscles around the spine, especially the small muscles around the spine. Come back to center, and we'll just fold forward. You're more than welcome to use a block and place it underneath your forehead for support. And just really sink and melt into this pose. The entire body should already start feeling the benefits of our practice today. Come back to center, left hand, right knee, right hand behind you, and let's twist. Remember to lengthen with each inhale and twist deeper with each exhale. So we're twisting towards the right. Even yogis get arms wrong. Put a smile on your face and feel that beautiful twist. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Come back to center and let's fold forward. Using the block to support you. Melting into the mat, into the pose. Allow the body to relax. Lifting yourself back up. You can move your block aside. Let's set up for our reverse tabletop. Hands are behind you, fingers point towards your bum, and pressing through the feet. Let's lift the hips up. The neck is neutral, or you can drop the head gently. Relax the bum and try and hold yourself up with the strength in your legs. And hold. Lower down. If you want to, you can now go into a deeper pose with our reverse plank, or go into another reverse tabletop. So legs long out in front of you, toes pointed, and lift up to the sky. Strong arms, squeeze the bum, lift the hips, lift the chest. This is quite intense. Breathing deeply and lower. Phew, that felt great. And now we'll seal off our practice together. Finding your reclined butterfly once more. As we started our practice, we'll end our practice together. Soles of the feet together. Arms alongside the body in a relaxed position, palms facing up. Relax the head, relax the forehead. Unclench the jaw, relax the shoulders. Allow the knees to be heavy as they fall apart. Connecting with your breath. Deep breath in, deep breath out, not holding on to anything. Melting into your mat, surrendering into this pose. Gently guide the knees back together. Roll onto your side, keep the eyes closed, and make your way into a seated position. Bring your hands to heart center. Take a deep breath in through the nose, or you can place your hands on your knees, whichever is comfortable to you. Deep breath in, and side out through the mouth. Deep breath in, side out of the mouth. And I'd like to end our class again with these words: between the breath and in the pose, I find my strength. Thank you for joining me today. Thank you for practicing with me today, and I hope to see you soon.